All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth. Power with General Sarasun said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family, believe it or not. Get over there, get that 25% off, get you some hot, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University. We talking about over 2,000 videos, more like 2,500. All the subject that you know and love from the general, too raw for YouTube, making of the white man, all debates, all religions, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, ancient Egypt, Ethiopia, India, Black power, politics, and economics. Everything that you know and love from the general is on the site. Plus, we got hand-picked documentaries and lectures from the grandmaster teachers, hand-picked documentary and lectures from the experts. We had that for you. There's not another website on the planet that can compare or compete. Join today, family. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come, exclusive live stream, too hot to handle on YouTube, or just so exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. We got about 6, 7 new uploads there for your family. 3 hour live stream lectures. You already know that's fire. Get over there and get that work. King said he is on Rumble. Black Power Scholar that won't stumble or fumble. You come on over there and disrupt class with me, family. Hold just a sec. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe that's upstairs. Is somebody talking? That That's right, family. King Seti on Rumble. And to all my family out there, donate to the general. I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the general. That's right. The link right there in the video description is in the chat. Click it, donate. I thank you ahead of time. I appreciate you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it, share it with your family and friends, and comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. You'll be done for. Now we talking about, now y'all already know we're going to get on this nigga Snoop Dogg. You know he at the Olympics, and he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT God. He's manifestation of the GOAT God out there at the Olympics, and he in pure Greco-Roman fashion. Yeah, he looked just like a damn goat too. Go right on out there, horns and all. You feel me? And so this nigga been sold his soul long time ago. You see what I'm saying? He been sold this guy. I don't know how many times that he done already came out in Masonic regalia. So it's not something that's hard to discover that the nigga is a Freemason. Okay, there's no doubt about it that he's a Freemason, and that he's in allegiance. He's in allegiance with the Illuminati. Okay, he's in allegiance with the Illuminati, and so we got this you know uh this new medallion that the man wears, you see, which is a blue goat. Now everybody know the color blue. Yeah, we know that. I believe he He's a Crip. I don't know what the nigga is, but that might be their color blue. But that's also the color of the Blue Lodge. Okay, that's also the color of the Blue Lodge, which is Freemason. Okay, so and he's already come out there with aprons on. You see, he's already come out there with his Masonic apron on, and a whole lot more regalia. I mean, I seen him with his kilt, his Irish kilt on, and other, and the rest of them come out in the same regalia. And so, here we is at the Olympics. You got a motherfucker come out there looking like a Dionysus, one of the most rogue opening ceremonies of the Olympics. You see, one of the most rogue opening ceremonies of the Olympics, causing an uproar all over the world. You see, so damn, so shocking that most media outlets have banned the damn video to where you can't even play it or even get a cut of it, because that's how, and because they all out the box, and here it is. And you can tell, and you watch the colors. They got the blue Dionysus, you got the blue gold, and so they colors, and then when you look at what's that, NBC? Oh no, the colors of the Olympics and shit, in the regalia of the no pride movement and so on and so forth. So they in full fledged alignment. And so when we talk about the Olympics, we already know this is a Greco-Roman festivity. We already know it come out of all the Saturnalia, the Bacchanalia, and all the other what's the other one that not the Saturnalia, the Bacchanalia, damn, the Lupercalia. And so so we know it's in the same. That's the same celebration. Okay, that's all it is. It's the same celebration in alignment with all the rogue festivities. And here it is, this nigga in there pretending like he don't know what's going on. And see, but that's a Freemason. Yeah, that's a Freemason for you, because the thing is, the teachings of Freemasonry is what supposed to be only for the initiate. So if they automatically, that you should know they lying, because they're not supposed to divulge any secrets. If they're not supposed to divulge any secrets, then what you think he supposed to go up there and say, "Oh yeah, this the goat"? You think he gonna go up there and say, "Oh yeah, this is the goat that y'all been exposing me for"? Yeah, yeah, this is exactly what it is. No, he not gonna. He gonna go up there and say that they say, people say I'm the goat, nigga. You ain't. Nobody said you the goat, nigga, or what? You ain't the goat of nothing, Snoop. You ain't, yeah, nigga. You had, and when you go back and dissect the lyrics, nigga, you ain't on that level, nigga. You see what I'm saying? I ain't never heard nobody discuss Snoop Dogg as a goat. You see what I'm saying? And that's real. I ain't never heard nobody discuss Snoop Dogg as the GOAT. And so, for him to say, they say I'm the GOAT and this, that, and the third, no, sir. Nigga, you just the personification. We want you to come out here in all your robe. And when you talk about Pan, he's also the Lord of Misrule. So he gonna come out there, and if you understand what that was, you talking about the Festival of Fools. Was one of the hybrid forms of the Saturnalia, during the medieval period. They call it the Festival of Fools, and the guy that led the Festival of Fools, he's almost like the what they call the ringmaster in the circus. And so he comes out there, and his job is to make sure that the shit is wild, that everything is upside down, and we're gonna talk about it because everything is upside down. So you got, so he's the Lord of Misrule, Anu. He's the Lord. He's the personification of Pan. He gonna come out there, and you can see when shit fit. You know, when you look at the opening ceremonies, and then he out there with his goat. Now, what I tell y'all, now y'all can look it up. You can look it up. Now, do you know that Dionysus, go look it up, and Pan, those two deities are almost synonymous. You know, they are, when you see one, you always see the other. You always see the other. Go look it up. Dionysus and Pan, they was almost like, you know, you know, they worship was almost, you know, hand in hand. So if you celebrated Dionysus, then you celebrated Pan. And if you celebrated Pan, you celebrated Dionysus. And so how is it that the beginning of this festival, you got this queer god out in the front, you know, Dionysus, and then here comes Snoop Dogg, and there, you know, he got the blue goat on, you know, and in all his regalia, everything is fitting like a puzzle, but he gonna tell you he don't know what's going on, and he's a damn Freemason. He's a Freemason, and the symbol of Freemasonry is the goat. Is the goat, and here it is. He gonna tell you that he don't know what nobody talking about, this, that, and the third, and that just cannot be true. Okay, that just cannot be true. And so this is how they slick talk you and try to, you know, and parade in front of you and make you feel like, oh man, y'all niggas tripping. This y'all on that conspiratorial bullshit, and everybody just making up shit, and that the, you know, and a lot of people are doing the research. They ain't just up here just saying, "Oh, that's a gold." And no, nigga, the puzzles fit. This is the Olympics. This is a Greco-Roman festivities. You see what I'm saying? Full of all the same regalia and you know, sadistic behavior that went on in all the other Greco-Roman festivals. The Olympics was no different. You see, and so I mean, they started, you know, in France. In France, one of the strongholds of the Roman Empire. We must state that. We're not saying that they went back. No, Paris or France, just like Britain. And matter of fact, all Europe, all of Western Europe, was under the control of Rome. And if you go in a lot of these, they still got the Colosseums. They still got a lot of the Roman regalia still in those nations. You see, so I don't want you to hypothetically say, no, France was a part of the Roman Empire. And so they practiced how Saturnalia, not in like in what we say in allegorical practice. No, they actually practiced Saturnalia. They actually practiced the Bacchanal. Okay, they practice all of these festivals under the rule of the Roman Empire. And so not just for a couple years. No, no, not just for a couple years. I believe that Rome was in control of France for over 500 years. You see, over 500 years. And so, you know, that's a long time to practice, you know, so that's ingrained into the society. And so, though other holidays, and matter of fact, the festival of foods was actually practiced in northern France, and it was a spinoff of Saturnalia. You see, and so where you had the so I believe the king of, I don't know what they call him in the Saturnalia, but somebody that was in charge of the festival to make sure that the spirit of the festival, you know, manifested itself in the way that it was supposed to, so that you know, it's supposed to be upside down, that the slaves could play the master and the master could play the slaves. And you know, and so the Lord of Misrule is the Joker. You see, if you play cards, the Lord of Misrule is the Joker. You see, he gonna, you know, keep shit upside down, all festive, and in all the in all the sadistic ways. And so this is the role that Snoop is playing. He's the Lord of Misrule. He and because we gonna talk about it. They got all these crazy Frankensteins in the Olympics. They got all these crazy shit that you ain't never seen before. They got crazy Frankensteins in the Olympics. You see men posing as women. You see what I'm saying? In playing in women's sports. You see, and so this is that's I mean, what else do you need to know? You feel me? What else do you need to know when you got shit going on like that? So he's there and ain't saying nothing. Motherfuckers got to speak up, and because this shit is all upside down, and we're gonna talk about that. It's shit that you ain't never seen before. And so you literally got men out there boxing women, knocking them out and shit, and this, that, and the third. And so either you gonna step in and manifest, balance and harmony, and set the and put the cage and put the beast back in the cage, or ain't it'll never it'll never be the same as far as when you talking about just the even balance, where athletes from all over the world come to compete on an even scale, and so they didn't tip the balance to bring chaos. And here it is, you got Snoop Dogg. You see Snoop Dogg, the pagan, this making songs. Murder was the case. Say the nigga was talking to he was talking to the devil. Yeah, yeah. Say nigga, he sold his soul to the devil, nigga, so he wouldn't get no case. Uh-uh. Wasn't that ain't that what he said on that shit? He said murder was the case that they gave me, and nigga was saying the nigga was talking to the devil. You know what I'm saying? That he could get up out of that murder case. And so yeah, and then the nigga came back and started playing all these demonic, all these demonic ass, bone, whatever that shit he was. I never even did see the shit. The nigga had a movie out where he playing all some wicked shit and this, that, and the third. So yeah, now the nigga is wearing fingernails, the nigga purses, and yeah, and so he, you know what, people talking about it's time for Snoop. Come on out, come on out, nigga. You see what I'm saying? You've been hiding too long, nigga. Yeah, nigga, it's time for you. No nigga be doing no fine. Yeah, nigga, you paying. Nigga, you is Dionysus. You see? Yeah, you is Dionysus. You was all of that. And so yeah, we so the fact that he will get up there and defer, that's what he's supposed to do. Yeah. That's what he's supposed to do. And so, in a lot of these Freemasons, you get these niggas up here and they say all the kind of conspiracies and shit like that. But y'all got to understand, if you don't call nobody, you got the facts. You see, and let the puzzle in, because I mean, it's a lot of shit that you're looking at, and if the shit add up, then it add up. Okay, you ain't gonna keep seeing this shit over and over and over and over, thinking that you seeing something different every time. No, sir. No, sir. If you believe that the elite don't have a fraternity and a sorority where they have a common understanding, every part of society has a grouping. I don't care whether it's plumbers, I don't care if it's electricians, I don't give a god, teachers, unions and shit. They have a common organization where they have uh, uh, beliefs and rules and all of that, where they conform in a fraternity You understand? Under whatever skill, label, or whatever it is, whatever they conform to that organization. So if you believe that a media does not have it, and they don't want to be, they don't let everybody into their organization. They don't let everybody know the rules of their organization, and they're not supposed to. So when you hear denial from these niggas, that's you got to understand that's what it's about. If you got a motherfucker statue sitting in front of that and it's telling you to keep your goddamn mouth closed, and then you ask somebody like a Freemason ass nigga like Snoop, and he get up and say, I don't know what y'all. That's what they taught. That's what they've been taught to tell the public. Okay. When they ask you about this, say, this just, that, I mean, how many times, even though you could go look at the regalia and you look at the goat all through Freemasonry, you see? And when you think about the goat, he's not just, the most, common of animals, that you're going to choose to be one, the animal that represents you, just on the strength of, the affiliations. You know what I'm saying? You can't come and take something that's already got a history, such as the GOAT. I mean, and we ain't trying to, but it is what it is, whether it be in religion, where they look at the GOAT as being a zoo type of Lucifer, Satan, Satan, the Baphomet, whether it's Freemasonry, where they say who's riding the goat and so on and so forth. So the affiliation to the goat is manifest. Now all of a sudden you show up with it, and we are to assume that you don't understand that it's affiliated with Lucifer, that it's affiliated with Baphomet, that it's affiliated with Freemasonry. You believe we that goddamn dumb that you don't understand that, and you a Freemason. You see, you a Freemason, and we understand, like I say, the blue is also symbolic of the Blue Lodge of Freemasonry. Okay, also symbolic of the Blue Lodge of Freemasonry. And then when we get up here and we look at the Olympics, yeah, yeah. And we look at the Olympics and they got the no pride colors up there, which they didn't sabotage the rainbow colors, which is really, for the children. You know what I'm saying? It was always really a symbol, for the children, the reading rainbow, for them to learn their colors and, the rainbow, more connected to, little cartoons. And here they come and sabotage the shit. You know what I'm saying? So they can hide, pretending like they hiding. You know what I'm saying? Now the babies don't even want to use the colors because they didn't sabotaged it. But those are the same colors used by the Olympics and NBC and all the rest of that garbage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and all the rest of that garbage. So, and you thinking that they didn't understand what they was doing when they co-opt something like that? They already knew what they was doing, and so we have to expose them. We have to, don't and pull back shine the light on them, let them know that we know exactly what you're doing. The no pride movement, out there, and Snoopy and all the rest of them, and so we just connecting the dots. We just connecting the dots, and ain't no telling. Now, what you do is you watch this nigga all through the Olympics. Watch him and see what moves he make. Watch what he do and see if he ain't out there buffooning. See if he ain't out there, you know what I'm saying? And this shit supposed to be about Olympics. It's supposed to be about sports, athletes and shit and this. Don't nobody want to see no clown ass nigga like this. Don't nobody, I mean, you supposed to come out, you got the opening ceremony, you supposed to have some historical, or some historic athletes that you want to, you want to honor, and and this that, and you bring out some legends in many sports and let them come out, and you don't bring no nigga out here, You understand? You know, doing all this buffoonery shit ain't got nothing to do with sports. You see, and so now that they turning this shit upside down, you know, it'll never be the same. Yeah, it'll never be the same, and you know, you have to step away from that shit. You know, you have to step away from that shit. You gonna have, you know, it's gonna be like what's that movie with goddamn uh what's that motherfucker? Bruce Willis. And what was that movie where him and Chris Tucker was in it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what the world gonna be. And then again, that I'll keep uh I forget that carbon, you know, that fifth element. Yeah, that's one. Yeah. Yeah, the fifth element. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you're looking at out there right now. So all the weird old shit, even at the Olympics, that just let you know who's in charge of it. That just let you know who's in charge of it, who's some of the higher ups, you know, and that's who gave Snoop Dogg his opportunity because he ain't up there without an invitation. The same motherfucker that you seen up there playing, you know, the little the blue little Dionysus. That's the motherfucker that invited old Snoop Dogg in. Yeah. Yeah, that's who yeah, that's who signed Snoop Dogg a contract, the little Dionysus motherfucker. That's who signed his contract. Yeah. And so anytime a motherfucker sit up there with that type of crowd, you already know, nigga, you already know. Fuck that. You know, I come in the door. As soon as I see something out of place, I'm out of there. You feel me? Ain't no if and it's shit out of place. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, get money by ass, nigga. All money ain't good money. I tell you that. Yeah, you see, all money ain't good money. Yeah, shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker sell his soul for a raggedy ass dollar. You niggas, oh no. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stand on, you gotta stand on what's right. You feel all the time. All the time. You can't be swinging back and forth, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never stood on nothing, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't stood on nothing no day since the nigga came out. Nigga, when you listen to all the fuckery that come out them niggas' mouth, and niggas go back and listen to them and them albums and shit and the degradation, yeah, the music, because they used that nigga Dr. Dre like the Pied Piper. And so, yeah, the nigga was able to make some music that, niggas get, hypnotized and shit and this, that, and the third, and fool niggas into. And now when you come back 20 years later and you listen to the shit that coming out of these niggas' mouth, you see it was pure fuckery. You see, well, but that's the same albums and shit, nigga, that, was the forerunner to generations of niggas that came after him and shit. So the devil had them niggas lined up, Lion Cohen and all them Jews. They lined all them niggas up to lead and goddamn it and get right up on the interview and Lion Cohen just tell it like it is, man. This is what we want. We don't want nobody up there rapping like, we don't want that. You see, and he'll sit up there and say, at the end of the day, it's about the paper. And so all them niggas that went up and signed with them devils and shit and put all that garbage out. See, I mean, the soul then been sold long time ago. So don't come out here and act like Snoop is some reform nigga that no, he sold his soul damn near 25 years ago. Yeah, yeah, over 25 years ago. So, family, we just getting started. Yeah, lying ass Cohen. Nothing but a dirty Neanderthal. I want y'all to come right back, family. We got some hard hit hitting topics tonight. We just getting started. This is General Sarah Soon said he's saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.